Cancer, Cancer rising. Let's get into your December astrology horoscope. December is way more different to what we experienced in November. There's time to rest and reflect and regather our energy to then move forward. There's much more stability during December, whereas November was just wild and chaotic and just so fast paced. It's like moving too fast and taking steps back and going back and forth. December is much more relaxed. And there's not a lot going on, but all that is going on is crucial so that we can just center and just realign. Now, let's kick off with December the 4th, where we've got a full moon in Gemini at 13 degrees. Now, this full moon in Gemini for you is occurring in your 12th house. The 12th house rules over the past. It rules over past energies we need to release or heal or transform. It rules over spirituality, dreams, creativity, sensitivities, and it's a much more reserved area of life because it's more hidden as well. It's more secluded as well. So when you've got the full moon in Gemini, you've got the moon in the 12th house, and opposite will be the sun in the 6th house. The 6th house is about the mundane life we have, our schedules, our routines, our habits, work, our everyday life, how we take care of ourselves. So it seems like there's an emphasis in this axis of your spiritual well-being and also your physical well-being. How are you nurturing and taking care of your spiritual needs? How are you taking care of your artistic creative needs? And how are you taking care of your everyday life needs? And it seems like there's tension here, but it needs to kind of like the energy needs some sort of release or some sort of shift or transformation so it can be balanced and work in your favor. So some of the questions you can ask yourself is, well, how am I nurturing myself? Since nurturing is a key word for a Cancerian. How am I nurturing myself spiritually? How am I taking care of my spiritual needs? How am I taking care of my creative needs? How am I taking care of my emotional needs, my mental needs, my physical needs, mind, body, soul, spirit? Full moons can also emphasize on letting go and endings and finales or things coming to completion, cycles coming to completions. So there may be something that has been going on for quite some time that perhaps is really personal and only you know about. But from what I can see, it has to do with the past. It has to do with your emotions, your spirituality, spiritual journey, as well as your everyday life, how your life is set, how it's scheduled, your routines, your habits, your mind, body, soul, spirit, work life, they're all intertwined. And that energy there's been a certain energy that has kind of run its course now and it's ready to be transformed. Okay, so there may be a lot of thinking involved during this time because the moon is in Gemini. Gemini is not much of an emotional energy, although it will be placed in the 12th house. So it seems like you may be doing a lot of thinking, a lot of inner work regarding your emotions and how you are of service to yourself as well. Moving on, Neptune goes direct on December the 10th. Neptune will go direct at 29 degrees of Pisces, impacting your 9th house. The 9th house has to do with travel, adventures, learning, the higher mind, expanding your mind. So this energy is now moving forward. There may have been some delays or setbacks, especially because Saturn was in retrograde. But now this energy with Saturn going direct and also Neptune going direct, it's clearing away the past fog and mist, and now things are starting to become more clearer, and there may be some changes that you go through with this area of life. Perhaps you notice that you're able to travel more. You find that your ability to process information or learn or how you think is shifting and changing as well. December the 11th, Mercury enters Sagittarius, and it will be moving into your 6th house of everyday life, routine, habits, work, and wellness. So this is the area of life that rules over your lifestyle, and it's very much connected with the full moon in Gemini. And with this energy, Mercury retrograde, that we had from November, it started off in Sagittarius and then it re-entered Scorpio. But now that Mercury retrograde has cleared away and it's direct, it's re-entering your sixth house. So think about what you experienced in November during Mercury retrograde, and what were some of the things, themes, energies, thoughts that came up for you, because now it's about moving forward from them, learning from them, and progressing forward. This energy is going to be very crucial this month because on December the 19th, we also have a new moon in Sagittarius at 28 degrees. So both the sun and the moon will be in your sixth house. So there may be this new beginning, this new cycle, new chapter, new opportunity that occurs in your sixth house. So it could be either connected to work, like getting a new opportunity at work or starting something new at work. It could be as simple as your everyday life, making changes to how your life is structured, or making a change to how you take care of yourself, how you nurture yourself, health, wellness, fitness, or even how you are of service to others, but also yourself. With the sixth house, even though it's known to rule over how we are of service to others, it also teaches us how to be of service to ourselves by taking care of ourselves. So that is going to be of great importance this month. December the 15th, Mars enters Capricorn, and it will move into your seventh house. Your seventh house is going to be very significant in the month of December. There's a lot of focus on relationships, other people, and partnerships. Mars is very happy in Capricorn. Mars is an alpha. It rules over how we move, the actions we take, and how we accomplish and succeed. And in Capricorn, it's a go-getter. However, for you, it seems like the goals are connected to relationships. And being a Cancer rising, you're very relationship orientated, very family orientated, and regardless of the relationship, whether it being a romantic relationship, a friendship type of relationship, or a family relationship, those relationships are quite a priority. And this time around in December, especially holiday season, it seems like there's a lot of focus and a lot of emphasis here. And not only do we have Mars emphasizing on that's what the goal is, but also we've got the sun entering Capricorn on December the 21st and Venus entering Capricorn on December the 24th. So a lot of light, a lot of energy, a lot of focus on seventh house matters. Now, with Mars, sometimes not only is it goal orientated, but Mars can also show us where we can experience conflict. Now, when you're in a relationship, no matter what kind of relationship it is, we're all spiritual mirrors for one another, and there's bound to be some type of disagreement or conflict. But with Mars in Capricorn, it has the tools needed to navigate through those disagreements and conflicts and get even stronger. With the Sun and Venus, there seems to be just a lot of joy and a lot of light and also a lot of pleasure when it comes to relationships. And it seems like, this month, not only is there just such a great focus on this area of life, but there's also a lot of relationship building, creating really nice memories and just getting stronger in this area of life. So that's December in astrology in a nutshell, and it is much more relaxed and calmer than November, which is very much needed to prepare us for the next year that is right around the corner. I will have your astrology horoscope for 2026 out in December, so make sure you subscribe and click on the notification bell so you don't miss that episode. These episodes are also out on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, so you can listen on the go. And I'm wishing you all the best this month. Happy holidays, and I'll speak with you soon. Take care.